Yeah, we've had a good week of training, good prep. Guys are excited for this one against the Galaxy. It's another team looking for points, a team that we know pretty well. We had a lot of games against them last year. We know they're a good team. They're more than capable, and we're excited. Especially that it's home and that it's one that we're hungry to get things going for us.
Chris, this is more or less a rematch of the 2024 playoffs at home. When you talk about the excitement, is it talk about that game, that series, or just itching to get a good win at home?
No, we didn't reference last year too much, um, but we did take a lot from the games that we played as a staff to prepare. Now, our team knows when we show video, when we talk through the LA Galaxy, that there's still a lot of players left from a championship caliber team, right? Pencil and Peck, and we know that different guys in the back line, Yoshida, Yamane, like they have different guys, Cirillo in the midfield. They have Marco Royce. They have really a talented core still. So yeah, when we try to learn from last year, we still can see the weapons that they have on the pitch. Ways that they try to play are not different. Of course, without Ricky Puig, things can look different, but they still do things in a good way. So we've taken some from the individual talent that they have, and then the type of style that they play. So yes, as much as it's a new year and we're each different, us and the Galaxy, we can take some things from last year. We didn't reference too much the playoffs, any revenge, or it's a new year, and we're going to reset it and go after them and try to put them in a tough game.
And a bit of a rest period this past week for the team after two tough losses at home. Do you feel like there's been a reset button pushed? Does it kind of just feel like we're back in the thick of it, taking on this second half of the season? What are you seeing, I guess, from the attitude and restfulness of the team?
Definitely a reset. You can see renewed energy in the team when guys get away for 5 days. What that looks like right now, I'm saying we need to bottle up this energy. We want to capitalize on the momentum from the break. When you see Mihalovic come back, these guys, whether they're going fishing on their days off, some vacation, this is a positive thing that we've had mid-season. Yeah, so I think it's definitely something to build upon, but we're very realistic as a team, coaches and players, and we know that we're close. In every game, we know not just that the margins are thin, that we've had moments now, and we've left points out there. Home against, was it Seattle? We thought we'd get the game winner, gets called back. In Houston, you're 90 seconds away. Upper Edge in Portland. There's a lot of these games that are close. Even the Orlando game that we just did play at home. We gave up 6 shots on the day. Very rare. We didn't give up much. Had some chances. Their goalkeeper makes some saves. So I think that's what it's about. Home game, we know that we're close. 1% better at everything we do has been the focus. 1% better at every little thing we do, and maybe those little marginal gains makes a difference.
And heading into this 2-game week, are there any players that are standing out to you in training this week, or maybe the way that they reacted to some of these past couple losses that really made them stand out either in the locker room or on the pitch?
I actually have seen a group. We talked after the last game about these marginal gains, and it was a honest meeting, and a lot of players spoke. Andreas Maxu spoke about where he thinks we can do better. So the way that all the players have stepped on the pitch this week is less talk and more work, if I can put it simply. But if I had to pick out a couple of guys, I'd say Georgi Mihalovic. I see something different in him this week. He always brings quality, but his leadership this week has been impressive, leading by example and vocally challenging the group. And Rafa Navarro. So now those two guys always make it interesting. If they're firing on all cylinders, they're sharp, they're dialed in. Usually it means good things for the Rapids.
And then lastly, an injury update on the squad.
Yeah, we mostly good news there. We're healthy in many ways. Zach Steffen has responded really well to his with his knee surgery and already doing handling, moving around really well. Knee looks great. And Cole Bassett is day to day with an ankle, coming off an ankle injury. He gave us minutes last game, and he's day to day for us. But he's the only other one that's a question, I'd say, at the moment.